Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back. This is your girl Lottie here at Tears and Week to Roll. Good Getting ready to say that word again, y'all. I'm still working on changing this language, but Spirit pulled it back. Yes, it did. Grand Rising. I hope you have risen on this day and that you have gotten off to a beautiful start, understanding that the day is here for you. Yes, it is. And you have opportunities on this day to make it beautiful and make it great. Guys, I was thinking about this Emperor energy we just read for on our morning mindful message. Nice reading, and also a reading that we're trying to get uploaded, but we can't record and upload at the same time. We are not there yet in our accessibility to technology. So we are going to just pause on those uploads so I can bring this here message. It is coming hot off the grease, okay? Hot off the stove, right out the grease, right out the grease. So, Spirit has been reminding us to be mindful, to pay attention to self, to get that gunk out. We've been talking about oil changes. Yes, if you believe that you have the ability to make things happen for your life and for yourself to reach your highest good, a beautiful way that is recommended to do that is to meditate, to go inside so you can have revealed onto you what you need to release so that you can operate from a light space, not only light in spirit, but increasing your lumens so that your internal light shines brighter and you can harness that energy to manifest your dreams, your highest self. Yes. So I want to go through this book right here. It is by Daniel Walter. Daniel Walter. You guys can see that. It's called The Power of Discipline. Yes, how to use self-control and mental toughness to achieve your goals. How do we get mentally tough? The biggest way to do that is through meditation. So we are in this chapter right here. If you guys can see that, let me get that focus there for you. There you go. Meditation for self-discipline and focus. Yes, that focus, and we're going to say one of the benefits of meditation. Meditation increases your ability to concentrate and focus on the task at hand. It also boosts your capacity to make rational decisions. It will improve your ability to delay instant gratification so that you can focus on what you want in the long term. The challenges of everyday life are not going to disappear. Those terrors aren't going anywhere. No, they're not. But you will develop the ability to handle them better. Yes, digging into that infinite intelligence will give you the knowledge you need to handle your tears. Meditation gives you the ability to respond to the most tragic of circumstances of life with a rational and calm outlook. Yes. So, of course, it talks about scientific evidence for meditation is good for you. That approximately 7 days it takes to start experiencing results for meditation. 7 days. So 20 minutes a day, if you can do it, even if you spread it out. 5 in the morning, 5 mid-morning, 5 in the afternoon, 5 in the evening, or mid-morning, evening, afternoon, evening, and before you go to bed. Just spread them out, and they do add up. So just like exercising of the body, if you want to exercise 30 minutes a day, you can do 10 minutes 3 times a day. It adds up. It's cumulative. So is the effects of meditation. You can meditate for 5 minutes, calming yourself down, and building yourself up to longer periods of meditation as you go along. Yes. So one technique is a sitting technique. It's called Zazen, right? We'll show that down here. It's a sitting technique. Yes. Okay. And in that, Shaolin monks practice this technique often. It involves sitting comfortably. You can sit upright in a chair with your legs crossed on the floor, or you can do a lotus position if you wish. Okay. And if you don't want to fall asleep, it's not advised that you do this, even though sleep is a good thing. But in order to reap the benefits of meditation, you need to stay awake. Once you found a comfortable position, keep your back straight. Make sure it's not rigid. Don't clamp your mouth shut, but relax. Keep it closed. Keep your eyes open, but don't stare. Your gaze should remain soft and focused on the floor around 2 feet in front of you. Once you're in a correct physical position, the next step is to focus your mind. And there are two different techniques you can try. See which one fits you best, right? Start paying attention to your breathing. And we want to breathe from our stomach, right? We want to breathe in a way that pulls the air up in our stomach, lifting that diaphragm and pulling that air all the way up into the top of your lung space and letting it sit, and then pushing it all the way out. And when you release that air, you want to push it to your diaphragm closes all the way down. So your diaphragm is flexible. When you breathe in from the stomach, it curves all the way up and it lifts those lungs up, right? Again, forces those internal wings, that lung system to lift up and open up all the way up into the upper cavity of your lung space. Lift that air up and then you push it down, letting those lobes close all the way down, folding it, pushing that pressure on that diaphragm to close it back down and squeeze all that stale air out. You want to feel that capacity all the way up and close it all the way down so you can get that good fresh air in the body, circulating through the blood, feeling all of the cells in your system, getting that fresh breath in there. Yes, fresh breath of life in there, and squeezing all that old stuff out. Yes. And as we move that fresh air in through up our diaphragm, the lungs, pushing that air all the way up to the top of our lungs, it rises, right? And it energizes the crown. It energizes your crown so that you can now receive those downloads come in, right? And it will flow through your centers and out the root, then back up the root and back up the crown. So you will then start to get into that kundalini state again, where all of those energy centers have life, breath flowing through them in a rhythm state, a rhythmic state that's in tune with your internal rhythm, that's in sync with your connection to source, right? And as you resonate with that and get in a rhythm and that flow comes in, that's where the kundalini process, that experience of opening up that flow, the up and down, uploading and downloading flow. Yes, and from that space, your unlimited potentiality opens up. Healing is activated. Peace and joy and serenity is activated. Your calmness, your ability to create all things is then now activated from a clean space. Yes, it is. So, guys, I pray that you have enjoyed this session. Spirit really wanted me to bring this, right? And then I think there's one more passage or statement that I need to say. Yes. As we are sitting, pay attention to what's going on around you and within you. Most people find that their mind is full of noise when they practice this meditation. But when you sort through the information that's going through your mind, you'll realize you carry around a lot of junk. That's why we had to read that, because we've been talking about getting that junk out, that gunk out, cleaning out your energy systems, right? However, the aim here is not to judge yourself. So don't pack in more stuff through judgment, but acknowledge it, recognize it, see it, and then let it go. Let it go. We envision your thoughts as clouds floating through the sky. You can't get them to disappear, but you can watch them as they pass you by. Instead of focusing on what they mean, don't judge them. Don't look to define them. Don't attach to them. Just watch them, recognize it, and let them float away. Once you learn how to do this, your negative thoughts won't have such a bad effect on you. You'll be able to release them. You won't be attached to them. You won't take them on as identity, as a conformity. You'll release it. You'll stay in your true essence, right? You'll be able to let these things go and redirect your energy towards things that are more productive. Yes, you'll be able to take your mind off of that tear, that negativity, and focus it on you, the wheat, on your positive production. Not only will you be more positive and a happier person, but you will also stop wasting time on behaviors that don't serve you. We just said that, and then we read it so we can say that it is true. You will begin to feel empowered as you take control of your mind. Yes, and that power of discipline. Yes. It gives you the self control and the mental toughness to achieve your goals. We know that our mental mind, our mindset, is our control center. We need to align our mindset with the truth of our essence, those attributes of the intelligence, the infinite intelligence. And if you are having difficulty connecting, what we need to do to remain connected, Spirit says, not just difficulty connecting, but to remain connected, to stay in the flow, we must rhythmically put ourselves in the flow by opening up our mind space, getting that breath of life into our system, and breathing, meditating, sitting in that space. And that is how we convene in the spirit. That is how we convene in the kingdom. We sit and go into the kingdom numerous times a day. Even if you go into, the power of sitting in the kingdom for 5 minutes, you do that randomly 5 minutes throughout your day and see how much you change. 7 days, we issue a challenge to you all in 7 days. Leave me a comment back here on this video in 7 days and see how it is that sporadic 5 minute spouts of rounds of meditation for 7 days and see the change, the liftness, the lightness. I'm going to take it with you. I'll do it with you. Let's do this together. We're connected. I'll see you back here soon. But we'll touch base back on this in about 7 days. Until then, this is your girl Latia at Tears and Wheat Tarot. I hope you've enjoyed this session, just learning how to meditate and dig into ourselves so we can get into that flow. Identify those tears and get that junk out, you guys. We are charging these energy systems. We are getting aligned. We're going to flow with our source and stay in tune with that infinite intelligence. You can create anything. You are unlimited and you are nothing but a big ball of potentiality. Yes, you are. Your possibilities are infinite. What will you do in that space? What will you do in that space? And I just look forward to it. I cannot wait to hear all about it. Until the next time, guys, until the next time, I love you. Know that I love you. I love you so much. I love you just like I love me. And I love me because I love the source. Until next time, guys. Ashe.